In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 things to do in Ulm, Germany. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. The old German imperial city of Ulm, located on the left bank of the river Danube and founded in AD 850, is the economic and cultural center of Upper Württemberg and the starting point of the Upper Swabian Baroque Highway. Tourists interested in architectural attractions will appreciate Ulm's striking blend of old and cutting-edge modern architecture, often side by side. The city is also known for its many theaters, operas, and dance performances. It also boasts a first-rate professional orchestra, a large Christmas market, and lively traditional festivals such as Oath Monday and the Fishermans jousting tournament. Number 1. Ulm Minster. Located in the city center stands Ulm Minster, Ulm Minster, Germany's largest Gothic church after Cologne Cathedral. Started in 1377, its soaring spire was a work in progress that began in the 14th century and was finally completed in 1890 on the basis of a sketch left by Matthias Boblinger. The tallest church spire in the world at 162 meters, 5 meters taller than its counterpart in Cologne, it dominates the city skyline. It's a particularly stunning sight when viewed from the banks of the nearby river Danube, especially at night. Interior highlights include its fine core stalls built in 1469, as well as the narrow staircase inside the tower. While it's tough going, the wonderful views to the Alps make the hard work worth it. A series of organ recitals are held throughout the summer months and are well worth attending. Number 2. Wander the old Fishermans and Tanners courses. Set around the mouth of the River Blau, which flows into the Danube here, is where you'll find Ulm's very picturesque and skillfully restored Fischerviertel, the old Fisherman's and Tanner's Corso. It's wonderful to explore on foot, and one of the favorite things to do in Ulm is to take a leisurely walking tour past its superbly restored half-timbered houses and stroll its inviting narrow alleyways and bridges. A highlight of this fascinating area is the famous Crooked House. This charming 14th century timber-framed home is now a hotel, Hotel Schiefshaus Ulm. But even if you're not staying here, it's a highly recommended experience. It's well worth seeing. Although much of its lean was corrected in 1620, it still leans over the river supported by its ancient beams. Number 3. Explore Ulm Rathaus and Marktplatz. To the south of the Münster and the Marktplatz is the handsome Gothic town hall, Rathaus, with frescoes dating from 1540. With its architectural detail and frescoed Renaissance facade, there's no denying the building's visual appeal. Visitors are often surprised to learn that the intricate designs and decor were largely reconstructed after the devastation of World War II. Originally built in the mid-14th century, it first served as a form of medieval department store, housing a variety of different merchants and tradesmen before becoming the town hall. Number 4. Visit Ulm's Einstein Fountain. While fountains are a common sight in many European cities, as are monuments to famous native sons, none is more unusual than Ulm's Einstein Fountain, Einsteinbrunnen. This unique cast bronze sculpture depicts a large snail, chosen to represent nature and wisdom, standing on a rocket, representing the scientist's studies in time, space, and atomic theory that shoots water from its base. Emerging from the snail is the head of Einstein in the famous pose with his tongue stuck out and hair in wild disarray. Number 5. Visit Museum Ulm. One of Germany's finest collections of Upper Swabian art and culture resides in Museum Ulm. Highlights of its outstanding collections of art, archaeology, and history include the 40,000-year-old Lion Man, carved from mammoth ivory and the oldest known animal carving in the world. Works by 20th century artists including Klee, Picasso, and Liechtenstein are shown in the Kurt Fried collection. Number 6. Take a side trip to Wiblingen Abbey. Located just 5 kilometers from Ulm is the large Benedictine monastery of Wiblingen. Founded in the 11th century and dissolved in 1803, Wiblingen Abbey, Wiblingen Kloster, is home to a magnificent Baroque church built in 1780 with outstanding sculptures and ceiling paintings by Januarius Sick. The monastery's highlight, though, is its sumptuously decorated Rococo library, one of the finest examples of that style. Its interior is ranged by a gallery set on highly ornamented columns and combines with the statues and ceiling fresco for an airy and whimsical style that seems almost frivolous for a monastery. Number 7. Visit the Museum of Bread Culture. One of Ulm's most unusual places to visit, the unique Museum of Bread Culture, Museum Brot an Kunst, offers a fascinating insight into the history of bread and baking from ancient to modern times. Exhibits cover everything from the growing of grains and harvesting of crops to the social implications of bread, or a lack thereof, upon populations, as well as its impact on art and culture. The museum also houses an impressive art collection based upon these themes. Number 8. The Oath House. A highlight of Ulm's old town centre is the wonderful Oath House or Schwurhaus. Built on what was, in AD 854, the old King's Palace, the existing 17th century structure becomes the most important building in Ulm the first Monday of July. Known as Oath Monday, it's on this day that the city's Lord Mayor gives his account of the previous year's events. What's remarkable is that this tradition has taken place every year since 1397, and the day is marked with celebrations and events. Number 9. Take the kids to the Tiergarten. For those traveling with children, one of the best places to visit is the delightful, though small, Tiergarten Ulm. Certainly no equal to the outstanding zoos in Leipzig or Munich, Ulm's Tiergarten has a respectable collection of exotic animals along with goats, deer, alpacas, and other animals. More exotic creatures live in the tropical house, where you can see wallabies, capuchin monkeys, Mississippi alligators, crocodiles, gibbons, and other warm climate species. Children are especially fascinated by the aquatic displays, which include an 18-meter-long Danube tunnel for cold water fish, and tropical fish swimming among coral and sea anemones. A nice park adjoins the zoo, with sculptures and playgrounds for children. Number 10. Danube Swabian Museum. The Danube Swabian Museum is well worth visiting for a better understanding of the regional history. Highlights include the Ulmer Schachtel, literally the Ulm box, an 18th century wooden boat used to transport emigrants down the Danube as far as Hungary. Many of the museum's fascinating exhibits in fact focus on the story of these immigrants, who settled at various points along the Danube in the 17th and 18th centuries, showing the everyday life of those villages and towns between Budapest and Belgrade where the Danube Swabians settled. So this is our today's video. Please comment below to let us know what city you would like us to explore next, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel or hit the bell icon. We will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.